Hey guys, it's Colin. I'm here to show you how to string the traditional top string or 10 diamond top string. At least the way I do it. So first you got to tie your knot. You usually want to get that in the frame. You want to tie a very big knot because you have big holes in the top of the head. So anyway, the way you're going to start is you got this first hole in the top of the mesh right there. You're going to go through the front of it. You're going to go through the front. Then you're going to go back around the head. Okay, do you see what I'm doing? I'm going around the head, back to the outside of the head. And through that hole in the mesh again. And I'm going to pull tight. What this does is it pulls that mesh, a piece of mesh, holding the mesh right up to the head. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go through this big hole in the top of the head. You're going to go through the back of it, and you're going to go through the front of the mesh. That next hole in the mesh, you're going to go right through the front. And then you've got a little bit of a loop right here. You see that loop right here? You got a loop. And now, since you've gone through once you've gone through the front of the mesh, you're going to go through this loop that you've created. So you I've got my string stuck in there. You can go through the front of it. And you're going to go through the loop. And then you're pretty much just going to repeat that all the way across. So you're only going to go through each of these big holes twice. So I'm going to go through that hole, to the back of the head, front of the mesh, through the loop. And now since I've gone through this big hole right here twice, I'm going on to the next one. So you see I'm going through this next hole. So I'm going to do the back of the head, front of the mesh, and through the loop. You're just going to do this all the way across. So you have to do it 8 times, twice through each of the 4 holes. And you should touch 8. So you shouldn't skip any of the holes. You just keep going on to the next hole every time. You don't skip a hole or anything like that. You just keep going through every single hole. Don't skip any. Alright. I'm just going to keep on doing this until you've done it 8 times. And then once you've done it 8 times, you should have one mesh hole left. Now I'm almost there. Okay, so I have one hole in the mesh left right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through that hole in the mesh, through the head, through the head, back through the hole in the mesh, back to the mesh, and then through the head again. Pretty much the same thing as you did on the other side. And so you're going to pull tight, and then do that knot that I showed you. That's your standard knot for tying off strings. That's how you do your trish, and that's how you do that 10 diamond top string. Okay guys, see ya.